What is up, guys? Welcome to Pippin and Dippin Academy's YouTube channel. I am Joe Von Grixon. I got my partner in crime, Hunter, the Pip Hunter Burkett, here with me.
What's
If you are first-time visitors here, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so excited that you're here. Please do us a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Should be down here somewhere. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you don't see it, you'll see it definitely at the end of the video. Hit that so you get notified anytime we have a new video, because we post about 1 to 2 videos a week, and we want to make sure that you don't miss out. Secondly, when you subscribe, put I subscribe in the comments. And if you have any questions, comments, or you'd like us to do another video or a specific video that you haven't seen in our library for one reason or another, let us know, and we'll be happy to do that for you. Without further ado, today we're going to talk to you about some trades from today, some setups from today that set up very nicely. And as you guys saw, with the dollar going down, what happens now? It's making room for the stock market to kind of push back up a little bit. So we saw some nice pushes today, which was really nice. And that's what we should see, guys. When the dollar comes down or levels off a little bit, we should see the SPX and NAS, all the indices. We should start to see those push up. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to my main man Hunter. Let him share with you his screen, and of course, hey, look at, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I mean, the best sauce in town is Texas barbecue, right? So he's gonna lay some sauce on you right now. So it's all yours, brother.
Heck yeah, guys. So I just want to go over a trade setup that was beautiful today, and this is the only intraday trading strategy you will ever need to know, right? It's everything you need to know to go from point A to point B in trading. You can follow this every day on any other pair. We love the indices. They really respect. We love gold too as well. It's just, once it happens, they go our favor, and it's fast, it's quick. We're out of the market, and we're going to do our own thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. And guys, study this. I marked this chart up, put it in the Telegram, just like Joe said. If you haven't joined the Telegram, go join the Telegram. I'm putting chart markups in there and things like that. So you can grab that and you can grab this. You can follow along with me what I'm about to show you, and then you can copy it. Okay. So let me share my screen, and here we go. So right here, okay, you had that big rise from the interest rates from yesterday, right? Then you have, look what it left as price moved away, right? And then also I'm gonna make the imbalances black, and then I'll make the highs and liquidity red. Okay. All right. Cool. So there's what is this? You guys know what this is. This is what? Buy
side liquidity.
Buy side liquidity. Right there. Okay. Let me move this down just a hair, maybe to 14, where you can see it. Okay. Right there. All right. Now, not only is there buy side liquidity there, there's what? There's buy side liquidity right here at the top of Asian. Okay. We know that London stopped there, Asian stopped there. Is there. What else is there? We have imbalance right there too as well, right here. Okay. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. So, guys, when I seen, and that's what I love about New York, especially with this pair, is because I get to see what Asian's done and London's done, and now I can make my decision on one, right? So as I can see, London made a low. That's liquidity to me too. So there's sell side, right? So here's sell side right here. Okay. So once that is established, once I get into New York, I'm not trading until I see some reaction. I'm not trading until I see something taken out, right? And our direction is what? Our direction is up. Okay, you can clearly see that. We don't have to go to the higher time frame. You guys can go look, go pull up S&P, and go to the 1 hour time frame, you can clearly see we're definitely in a bullish market, right? All right. So I seen there was news today, okay? And I seen this spike down initially. Guys, typically, not every time, most of the time, when they move the market, when the news event comes out, okay, it's typically the wrong way. Okay. They move the market. It's to induce people to do something that they're not going to do. Right. And that's what they did here. Okay. That's what they did here. And this was part of the news. Okay. Now, even with this spike down, I still thought in my mind, I was like, man, that really wasn't that aggressive. That wasn't that aggressive. It kind of became relative equal. Right. Don't get me wrong. I took a buy here and made profit, but this was the real trade, right? It never really pulled into the imbalance like we wanted. It really came relative equal to London's low. So the real trade wasn't there. Okay. And I was expecting, like I knew that something dramatic could happen, right? Okay. What is it? 30-minute shark fin. Okay. Right there, easy money. Shark fins that take out liquidity. Okay. So we're at the 15-minute time frame. I see it. We know it. Now let's start to see what it does right here. So we see this. It makes a movement. We can go down a little. We are going to go lower time frame. I'll see where I took it. But you can see that we smacked buy side on Asian and London side. And we became what? Relative equal to that buy side that we have here. Okay. And then you can see that we smashed down. We smashed down very, very quickly. We come back in this imbalance. We take out these relative equal lows. We create the pattern that we know. Okay, 30-minute shark fin. Let's bust down to the 5-minute time frame, and as you can see, it was perfect. Okay, so we run down. Let me go to the top. Okay, okay, we run down. Okay, this is where I took the buy on this. You can see the news came out. Wham. Okay, boom. It runs up. It takes out. Actually, let's see. That was a 7. Yeah, news was here at 15:30, which is 7:30 my time. Okay, news comes out, runs, runs up. Okay, we're going to the direction we want to go. It takes out and breaks structure. I was like, cool, awesome. So what I did is like, okay, I want a discounted price. So it pulls back into 50%. Okay, never really did hit my 62. That's fine. Started to take off. I got an entry. Boom, easy money. Okay, that was that setup. That was that setup. That was the OTE entry that we were telling you guys about on Tuesday, right? But the real trade was here. You can see on the 5-minute, we bust down, we take liquidity, we get into that imbalance. We got out of the band, into the band, a little bit of divergence here. You can see left leg, right leg takes out left leg, right? We close above the 13 EMA, okay, and pulls up. You got liquidity resting here. You have that buy side that I was up there, and you have institutional levels that we talk about all the time. Okay, so clearly you could have been inside this trade. As you guys know my entry. Okay, when I close above the 13, I'm entering the market immediately, right? So then I'm also getting me a pullback entry, which is my discounts. Okay, right there. And I'm splitting that up on 1%. Okay. Split that up, boom, 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 boom. It gets busted. They take off. Okay. My stop loss is here. Okay. My take profits, I'm taking partials. Okay. As I get up to these liquidity zones, I'm seeing how it reacts. And I'm also looking at price action inside this movement. I want to see, did it leave anything that left a footprint where this price could potentially come back, right? If it's going to come back on me, then and just say it's really close to my entries and it comes back, it gives a footprint to come back and maybe retest and then keep moving, because you guys know the market just don't do that. It just, you can see how here when it took liquidity, it rested here. Why do you think it rested here? If they really wanted to get here, they gotta create something to entice people to do something, right? It's the only way they're gonna make it, right? So as the market moved away and all this stuff, especially with this imbalance here, it was above my entry. So there was no reason for me to be scared not to bring my stop loss to break even, right? Because if it did come back, it was going to come back to this imbalance and react. That's what I would expect. And if it didn't, and it started to get past that, then I would probably, just kill the trade, right? But you can see here, as we got here, we started to react, which I was already out of the trade. Okay, I was already out of the trade because I'm not like, guys. Look, listen, we're intraday traders, Joe and I are both. Okay, we're not swingers. We're not trying to hold long positions and things like that. To me, that's more of a head game than what we do, right? It's just pretty sickening to me, especially with the market the way it is right now, the way it's up and down. Holding a trade on a long period of time and coming back on you, and you have been holding it for 7-8 days, and it comes back on you, comes back to your break even. It just sucks to me. But I know there's ways to manage that. I know it's profit. I'm just saying it's not. But you can see here, really, really small stop loss for S&P. It was 133 pip stop loss for 360. So basically 2-to-1, right? A little over 2-to-1. So that right there was the best intraday strategy that you can have right here. This is textbook setup, guys. It's textbook, right? Because think about it. You've always been taught to draw support resistance. You've always been taught when it breaks a level, sit, buy or sell, right? When it breaks down, retest, break and retest and sell or buy, right? It's not the way. That's not the way to do it. It's just not, guys. It doesn't make logical sense to do that, especially if somebody created a system like this. It doesn't make everybody would be if we knew support and resistance and we draw these zones and it stopped there, everybody would be doing this. It would be so easy to be able to trade in this market. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I posted the losses that I had yesterday and told you guys about the losses, because we still lose in this market. I still get banged up in this market, but I know how to manage risk. That's the difference between a person that's not winning versus me. I know how to manage risk. I don't just because I lose a trade, then I don't go into a trade and start just loading lots on to get revenge back. I don't do that, right? If they beat me one day, that's fine. It's fine. I beat them a lot of days too. So that's the name of the game. But as you can see, this right here is perfect. This is a perfect textbook accumulation, right? Stop them, see you. Okay, that's what they do. This is the textbook banker strategy right here. When they do stuff like this, it's automatic. You should be dropping. Don't even when you got a trade set up like this, don't even worry about any other pair, right? Because look what you can do on this pair. So think about it. If you're risking 1% per trade, okay, which I do, and sometimes, guys, I'm in maybe 2 other pairs. I don't take 3 other pairs. I don't take more than 3 trades, which is 1% on this trade. And say if I was in EU, GU, I don't take more than 3 at a time. This max is out, right? So if I had a trade set up on GU and it didn't look as good as this, I'm going to take the risk that I would put on GU on that, because this is a 90-10 trade, right? This is 90% accurate for me because I know it's going to go my favor, right? These play out 90% of the time. So that's what I'm looking at. I'll stash that risk, so I have 2% straight. See what I'm saying? So not only did I have 2% here, what did I get back? I got back 4, a little over 4%. So that's a really a 5% day right there on one trade, right? That's beautiful, just on one trade. Think about it, guys. If you just did that twice a week, that's 10% a week. How much is that a month? That's 40% a month. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way you have to think about it. Like, especially with these prop firms now, guys, like you get funded for 100,000. That's 40 G's. That's $40,000 in a month. Could you live off 40 grand, Joe? I know I can.
Maybe.
Not
California's
in
expensive,
California.
man.
But anyway, guys, it just goes back to the fact I can show you more examples. It's just perfect. Like USD CAD today was a really good banger. I was on the 15-minute, 30-minute time frame. You can see the FOMC. I mean, not FOMC, but the interest rates, right? It left the gap here that had the lines drawn, right? Liquidity, all liquidity, right there, resting. Okay, smack, pulls into the gap, sets the pattern, see, right? Simple, right? Overall, what are we doing? Going down. Right. So look at the reaction. Look at the reaction. Almost a 1 hour chart. I love the 1 hours, and you can see, guys, like you can see that going with the trend is way better than not going with the trend. You can see that they play out. Boom, 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 boom. They play out. See what I'm saying? Just make sure when you take a shark fin, like all the shark fins they're not perfect. Look at this shark fin here. You got busted, right? Because you're going against the grain, right? But look at them when they take liquidity. Look at this one. Took the yesterday's high out, smash. Took out that previous high, smash. Okay. Took out Asian high. Okay. Pulls in some gaps, smash. This news takes out this high. That's a 30-minute smash. Okay. This pulls into some gap and takes out Asian high, smash. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm now inside of here, guys. There's also trade setups, right? If you're the lower time frame inside of that move, if you know what you're going after, think about it. If you are here and you're moving away and you know what you're going after, which is liquidity, right? If you know what you're chasing, it could be order block, liquidity, balance, whatever, and you know what you're chasing, there's scalps in here. There's pullbacks, guys. Think about it. Remember when I was telling you, the market's not always just going to keep moving. These candles, even though that's a 1 hour filled candle, inside that hour it was jumping up and down. So on the lower time frame, is there a pullback with a shark fin with a 1 minute M pattern that you could have got in to smash back down with the way that it was going? Absolutely. You see what I'm saying? So there's definitely ways to be in the market in a smart way. And there's definitely ways to be in the market where you're just blind. You're trying to shoot from the hip. It's just not going to work, right? I've been shooting from the hip for the past 2 days. It's bit me. Joe can talk on that, but that's the thing I just know that's the beauty about Forex is you're going to be able to learn from it. You're not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to go next week without an opportunity. That's what's so sweet about it. I know next week, tomorrow, Friday, I know there's going to be more opportunities, hand in hand. So it's not like that I'm fixing to go a whole month without an opportunity. And that's the beauty about Forex. Even though you lose, you still got unlimited opportunities ahead of you, right? To make up money, to make up your confidence level, whatever, right? So with that, guys, I know I rambled on a little bit, but you guys need to hear this shit. Okay? You need to hear this because there's a lot of guys, there's a lot of information. I was listening. I just want to say this last thing. There's a lot of I was listening to a podcast and we're living in the best, worst generation ever. The reason why is because you got to think about it. There's a lot more of the so-called homework life, like you work from home. But people are now getting to a point where there's so much information on these platforms that we get information off of that lead them down a path that they don't need to be down. Like lead them down a path of not simplicity. And they end up sabotaging themselves, right? Like the depression rate took over cancer and heart disease. Depression, right? So that's the beauty about finding you somebody that has already been through the battles and the struggles that you've already been through. So they can help you get through that. And that there's light at the end of the tunnel. So you don't go and do stuff stupid. You don't sabotage your trading account. You don't sabotage your business, whatever. Right. So that's the beauty about mentors. So just wanted to add that.
That was beautiful. I mean, it's true, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, keeping it simple, right? Keeping the emotions out of it. That's why, having daily routines, having a trading plan, exercising, hydrating, proper nutrition, getting plenty of sleep, all that stuff plays into this, guys. So big, so big. Good stuff, Hunter. I mean, guys, look at, like Hunter said, you don't have to trade every day. That's the misnomer. A lot of people think they come into the market, I got to take trades every day. We see it all the time. People come to us, they've been trading for years. And we're like, okay, how many trades do you take a day? Oh, I don't know, 5, 7 a day. That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, can it be done? Of course it can be done. There's lots of, like Hunter said, there's so many setups. The challenge is that you have to set a goal for the day and shoot for that goal, and then you're out of the market, right? What ends up happening is people, it's like gambling in Vegas or gambling wherever you gamble. When you're up, the house knows that when you're up, if you don't, most people aren't going to walk away. They're going to stay there and keep gambling. They're going to eventually give it back. And that's what will happen with Forex. Don't, like, when you're up for the day and you've hit your number for the day, whatever it is in your trading plan, you're out of the market, guys. And like Hunter said, intraday trading, look, if you're intraday trading, you should be in profit, like within, like at the most, if you're not in, good profit within, 20, 30 minutes of entering your trade, then, and you're intraday trading, then you're probably not in the right trade. That means you're probably either in too early, or you missed the entry, right? And it's pulled back on you. So intraday trading, guys, is huge. So if you're new to trading, just to clarify some of the things like Hunter shared, like the swing trading, that means that you're holding trades for more than like just a couple hours. Like all of our trades, we're in and out of them within usually 2 hours or less. Swing trading is like where you're holding it for days, like you said, at a time. And we just, that's fine and it works. It's fine for people that have jobs that can't look at the charts all the time. You just know that you're going to get in trades on a Monday and, Sunday night, Monday morning, and you're going to hold them until Wednesday, Thursday. But, it's just not how we personally trade. It's not the way that we demonstrate. And so like Hunter said at the beginning, this is the only intraday strategy you need to know, is like knowing those liquidity areas. Like he had that drawn up so perfect, guys. Like when it takes out liquidity, the buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity, when it takes both of them out, then you're just waiting for the pattern. It's just all part of the market maker's moves, right? And if you know the patterns, then no emotions, you just wait. Patience, we get paid to be patient. Hunter usually says it, I'm stealing it from him. But it's the truth, guys. Be patient. You're going to do great. And if you're not quite sure, or you've been struggling, if you're a trader that's already been trading, great. If you're somebody that's new to trading, great. We can help both of you, right? Wherever you're at in your trading journey, we can help you. Definitely take a look down below. You can go to our site, sign up for our academy. Guys, it's the amount of money that you pay. It's like $16 a day for 30 days. And then you have access to for the rest of your life. So I look at it this way, is like when somebody says, hey, you've got a business that, can generate $100,000 a year for the rest of your life, and it's going to cost you 10 grand, or, it's going to cost you 20 grand. You're going to find a way to get that money, right? The same thing goes for ours. There's nobody we know out there that offers what we do with our academy. Our academy, we have, not only we have the training already there for you, we have like 15 training modules for you to go through step by step. It's not all disorganized, it's all step by step. We do a Monday and Friday night training call, and we do a daily trading call in the mornings. They usually start around 5:30, and sometimes they'll go until 8. Sometimes they'll only be half an hour. Like if we get in trades and get in them, we might go ahead and end the call early and get out. So, but we're one of the only people out there that I know of that offers a live trading session Monday through Friday for $497. Guys, that's not heard of. Not $497 a month, not $497 you know, a year. It's $497 one time. It's a ridiculous deal. So if you're ready to take yourself on and really, you know, learn how to properly trade Forex, hey, we'd love to have you join our academy. The links are down below. Go and check it out. And if you're not ready, that's cool. Like Hunter said before, we got our Telegram down below. You know, you can follow us on pretty much just about anywhere. Facebook, Twitter. I'm sorry, not Twitter. Twitter is the only one we don't have, Hunter. You can follow us on Instagram, follow Hunter on TikTok, or you know, here on YouTube. And of course, like I said, Telegram too. So with that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, pound that like button so we can help other traders just like you. And until then, we'll see you next time at the next video. Take care, guys.
Peace.